Welcome to day 13 of your February Movement Challenge. I'm Amanda, founder of Liminal Space Yoga, and today's movement is all about our shoulders, mobility, flexibility, just kind of like lubing them up essentially, and feeling a little bit of strength as well. So let's go ahead and get started. You can sit down in a chair or on the ground to begin, and we're just going to open the arms up, see like, do we feel tight across the chest? Just like notice how we feel here, breathing into the space. Exhaling, starting to bring the elbows towards center. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. And then going with your breath, inhale to open up, expand across the chest. Exhale to slowly bring it to center, keeping the arms at these 90-degree angles. Breathe in, open up. Maybe start to squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, arms come forward, lengthen out. Interlace your fingers and then press the palms forward. So stretch out the front of the hand, kind of pull out of the shoulder girdle so that you can press away. Flare out the thumbs all the way to the pinkies. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Now cross your hands the other way. So just kind of move the lace over one and then push the hands back out. Spread out the fingers. This time inhale, reach upward. Exhale, circle the arms back, out to the sides, down, and then twice more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Open the palms. Exhale, bring it down. Nice and controlled. One more time. Inhale. Just do what you can here. If your mobility is not the same as mine, that's okay. Work with what you have. Let the last one come down, and then go ahead, lift the shoulders up by the ears. Squeeze, 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 and then drop them. Squeeze. Take your time pulling them up. Drop. With an exhale. One more time. Squeeze. I know this one feels a little uncomfortable. When you're ready, exhale, drop, and then bounce your shoulders out. So just let the body start to bounce. If you're seated, maybe you want to come up a little higher so that you can really let the arms kind of drop and shake out. Shake out the fingers, the wrists, the elbows. Good. And then start to make circles. If you want, you can tuck your toes under and stay up, or you can lower down. So reach out through the fingers, little circles backwards. 10, 9, 8, go at your speed. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward circles for 10, 9, try to relax. 8, 7, 6, I know. 3, 2, 1. Reach up. Interlace fingers, press up, look up. Exhale, bring the hands down behind you. Reach for opposite elbows. And then open up through the front of the body. Lift the chin, big breath in. Exhale, release. And then reach the other way. So whatever arm was over top, it's going to feel a little bit funny, but try to switch it here. Take a big breath in. Open the chest, and exhale, let it go. Good. From here, we're going to come down towards our stomachs, towards tabletop, and just walking the knees back so that we can lower down. We're going to kind of shimmy out, press down into the hip bones, take the feet, the legs as wide as you need, and then we're going to bring the hands to the floor. So we're really rooting down into the hips. That's where we're anchored here so that we're not really dumping into our lower backs too much. We're activating the legs, the booty muscles. Hands come out, fingers tent to the sides, elbows bent and lifted. And then press into your fingerprints. Lift yourself up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, the upper back. And then exhale, drop down. Again, really active in the low body. Inhale, press into the fingers. Squeeze at the shoulder blades. Exhale, release. Go again, big breath. Exhale, release. And now we're going to do it side to side. So inhale, come up through center. And then bend and drop your right elbow in. Look left. Good, breathe in, rise back through center. And then exhale, slowly take that left shoulder down and in, look to the right. Inhale, come back up through center. And exhale, slowly lower back down. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. So coming into Sphinx pose, but we're not like dumping in here. We are actively pressing into the forearms, actively pressing into the hips. And then it's almost like we're trying to drag our elbows in and slide our body forward, looking at the tip of your nose. Breathing here. One more breath. Good. Exhale. Take the elbows wide. Hands overlap. Forehead rests. Bend your knees. Let your feet float up and then slide the legs a little bit wider. Windshield wiper side to side. Take your time. Come back to a nice slow rhythm. Easy with your breath. Excellent job. Stretch the legs back out. Slide your hands back underneath. Slowly inhale, press up. Shift your weight to your knees, to your toes, and then drop your head through center for child's pose. You can keep the toes tucked here because we're going to move towards puppy. Big deep breath in and breath out. Let it start at the lower belly and rise all the way up. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to shift our weight forward to the forearms. And then walk the hands out slightly further. And check and see how that feels. If you can drop the chest down, maybe slide the hands further forward, keeping your hips right above your knees, pressing the weight back. And bringing your forehead down or bringing your chin down, depending on what feels better for you. So active pressing into the palms of the hands, pushing the weight back. Take a big breath here. Exhale, let the chest sink even closer down to the mat. Good. Inhale, lift yourself up slightly. Shift your weight forward, anchor and hug your elbows to midline. And then go ahead and drop the hips, untuck the toes. Lift up, Sphinx pose. Breath in. Breath out. Tuck your toes under. Engage your leg muscles. Draw your navel in towards your spine. And then from your knees or from your hips, lift up into a plank. Walk your feet together. Squeeze, hug the midline of the body. And then lower, let the chest sink into the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7. Stay up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your knees. Walk your hands back. Good. Inhale. Open up the shoulders. Open up the chest. Exhale. Right arm under left. Wrap the arms around. Reach for your shoulder blades and then walk the fingers back. So maybe a little bit of side to side here. Breathing deep. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Inhale, open the arms wide. This time, left under right. Elbows forward. Walk the fingers back along the shoulder blades. Maybe a little bit of side to side. Slowing down the breath. Letting it go. Letting the arms go. And shaking it out. Great job. Let's come up to standing. Take your time. And we're going to do some kind of stabilizing movements for the arms. So draw the shoulder blades down, away from the ears. Hug your elbows into your waist or your rib cage, and then kind of just robot your arms out forward. From here, we're going to just slowly crank the right arm out. Crank in a loving way, and then crank the left arm out. If you are having pain in either of your shoulders, bring an elbow to help you hug and squeeze in, and then continue to find that outward motion. It also helps if it's just hard to hug the elbow into the body, but again, you don't have to. So we're just going to do a few more here, with or without a pillow. Just kind of noticing and not forcing, seeing how our range of motion grows, and then we're going to switch sides. So draw the shoulder down away from the ear, Hug the elbow into the body, and then slow. Just start slow. If you need to stabilize yourself more, take your feet wide. So keep working through. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Shoulder down and back and open. And good. Now we're going to bring the arms up, flip the palms up, and then flip them over. Up, over, but move the wrists. So start by moving the wrists, and now add the elbow as you open and close, and then add the shoulder. Just kind of play around here. Like, I'm not giving you an exact rhythm or method, but you're flipping the palms up, you're flipping the palms over, and you're moving the elbows, wrists, and shoulders, and finding the fluidity that works for you in your body. Do one more flip either way. Good. Shake out your hands. Take your feet wide, elbows wide. You can bring the knuckles together if you'd like. And we're just going to do a couple twists. So moving some of these other pieces in the upper back that kind of assist or take away from our mobility. You know, if other places are tight that are lower down on the chain, it's probably going to affect some of the upper body movement and whether or not it even feels comfortable to reach your arms over your head. Good. Start to slow it down. Left hand to the hip, right arm to the sky. Take that right foot even wider. And then exhale, reach over. Really try to lift up and out of your side body, right side body, stabilizing the left hip here. Inhale, pull it back. One more time. Exhale, reach over, really reach, stretch out of the side body, wiggle the fingers, flip around the wrist. Good. Come back up through center. Right hand on the hip. Left arm reaches up. Maybe take the left foot wider if you need, and then start to reach way over to the right side. So again, really stretching up through the left side body, stabilizing into that right hip. Pull it back, take a breath. Exhale, reach it over. Wiggle the fingers, move the wrist around, slowly drive it back up through center. Left hand to the hip. Shoulder circles back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms wide, feet can come a little closer if you need. And we're going to try eagle arms. So we're going to bring right elbow under left. We're going to wrap the arms up. If that doesn't work for you, you can go back to where we went with wrapping the fingers around the shoulder blades. So right comes under left, we tangle at the elbows, right hand comes up, left hand comes up, and they meet at the palms. Right, so we're going to take a big breath here and kind of push the elbows forward and around the upper back. And then exhale, draw the elbows into the body, drawing the shoulder blades back and together. Do it again. Breathe, reach, round. Exhale, draw in, neutralize. One more time, inhale. Last time, exhale. Bend your knees, untangle the arms in a forward fold. Shake out your head, and then slowly roll back up. As you come up, take a breath in, take your arms wide, and this time left under right, tangling up for your eagle, touching the palms together, and then drawing the navel into the spine. I didn't mention that on the other side, but kind of stay aware of your core. As we inhale, reach the elbows forward, round the upper back, draw the core muscles in. And exhale, pull it back. Try to keep the core muscles engaged, even though the low back is sort of starting to bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it back. Find neutral as best as you can. And then one more time, reach out. Exhale, reach it in. Slowly start to drop forward, untangling the arms, dropping the weight of the head. And giving your head a shake no. Giving it a nod yes. Slowly roll up with your inhale breath. Lift your arms up. Exhale, arms wide. Press the floor down. Press down, press down. Reach the hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Reach the knuckles down. Draw the chest open. Squeeze the upper back. Big breath here. Free to stay here or bend the knees, push the hips back and fold forward, allowing the knuckles to come overhead. Good breath here. Exhale, release the hands, slowly letting them come to the low back and then wrapping them around the body to drop down to the floor. Inhale, roll it up, reach the arms up. Again, press the floor down, press away like it's hard to do. And then interlace the fingers and try to interlace them at a different angle than you did. So switch whatever fingers on top. And then once again, reach the knuckles down, open up across the collarbones, draw the core muscles in to protect your back. Big breath here. Option to stay here or bend at the knees, push the hips back, start to fold forward, letting the knuckles come up and overhead, breathing in, reaching up. Exhale, bringing the hands to the lower back, slowly allowing them to slide apart, wrapping around the body and dropping down to the floor. Inhale, roll up to standing. Last time. Open the shoulders, open the chest, and exhale. Be well. You finished day 13 of your movement challenge. You're doing awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow.